Hi everyone, good morning. Can you see my screen everyone? Can you hear me online? Can you confirm anyone?
Yes, you're able.
Fine. Yeah. So anyone newly joined today? So few guys joined today. So anyone newly joined today? Can you share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat? If anyone joined today, you can share the WhatsApp number and email address in the chat, go to meeting chat, so that we'll provide you all the previous recordings. Yeah. Fine. So in the last session, what we discussed, anyone? How to create AWS account and what is introduction to cloud computing, right? Service models, deployment models. These are all we discussed, right? Yeah. Today we are going to discuss about how to navigate. So navigations, console walkthrough, right? And also regions, zones, resource group. Okay. So what are the core services are available in AWS? So on which services we are going to work in real-time projects, right? What are the yeah, what are the real services? So in real-time projects, what are the services we use, right? So what is our role? What we will do in real-time projects as a cloud engineer, as a DevOps engineer? So that will cover today. Yeah, today also we allowed the same link, right? So today is eighth session, right? How many sessions completed so far? Eighth, right? Eight sessions, right? Yeah. So normally, so 3 or 4 sessions, yeah, institutes will allow, right? Yeah. So we allowed 8 sessions. Still, if anyone not added into WhatsApp group, so you can make the feed today, and you can add into WhatsApp group. Yeah. So today onwards, these sessions are very important. Okay. So tomorrow, make sure tomorrow link will not work. This same link will not work tomorrow. Make sure everyone add into WhatsApp group tomorrow. Okay. So otherwise, online guys, you will not. Yeah, it will not allow you to join. So you cannot access the meeting link tomorrow. If not added into WhatsApp group, you can add into WhatsApp group today itself. So because link will be changed completely from tomorrow onwards. Fine. Yeah. So one more time, I'll show you how to create AWS account. So anyone having any challenges to create account? While creating account, anyone having any issues, any challenges? I provided one document, right? So everyone followed the document to create the account, AWS account. Still anyone having any issues while creating AWS account? Anyone having any issues? So you can raise your hand so that. So everyone created the account, right? AWS account created, right? Everyone. So if not created, you can create today itself, right? Yeah, so because yeah, today onwards we walk through the console, we work on the services, all the services. Yeah. So one more time I'll show you how to create AWS account. So I already shared this document, right? Just follow the document and you can create the account today itself. This is the document. So everyone follow this document. Yeah. So to create AWS account, the URL here is aws.amazon.com. aws.amazon.com is the URL, right? Yeah. Now click on sign into the console. Click on sign into the console. Once you click on this, see here. So go down here. Click on create a new AWS account. Click on this. Create a new AWS account. Click on this. Once you click on this, see here, so it is asking you to provide your Gmail account and account name, your short name or full name, whatever name you want to provide. So click on verify email address. Once you click on this, you will get one verification code, right? So that verification code we need to enter here, okay? So after that, yeah, once you give your email address and account name, click on verify email address. After that, so here, this is my short name I give, this is the email address. So you get one verification code that you need to enter here. See here, verification code. After that, click on verify. Once you click on this, see here, now it is asking password, right? Root user password, confirm root user password. So enter here 2 times. After that, click on continue. Now, see here. So business or personal, you need to select personal only. Don't select business. Full name, phone number, country, region, address, right? City, pin code, postal code, and also you need to check this. You need to check this. I have read and agree, right? Click on continue. So here, now it is asking you to provide the bank information, bank account information. So here we need to provide either credit card or debit card information, right? So the credit card should be credit card or debit, credit or debit card should be Master or Visa card, not Rupee card, not other cards will not be allowed here. Okay, so you need to provide the 16-digit number here. Okay, yeah. So here expiration date, card holder name, CVV also should be provided here. Okay, after that. See here, PAN card. So PAN, you can give us, nothing will happen. So it will ask you to provide the proof also, can provide the proof also here. Verify and continue. Click on continue. After that, so from your account, so once you provide the OTP, so from your account, 2 rupees will be deducted. See here, 2 rupees will be deducted once you submit this. Okay. Yeah. After that, you need to select text message or voice call. If you select text message, you will get one message. Okay. If you select voice call, you get the voice call. In that, you get one verification ID. Okay. Yeah. Give your country and phone number. Give the captcha here. Click on send SMS. So here I selected message, right? SMS, right? Yeah, that is right. Send SMS. So you'll get the verify verify code. So you need to enter here. Click on continue. So after that, see here, primary purpose of this account registration. Personal use, individual only you can select. Don't select other here. Personal use, individual. Click on continue. Yeah, so here we have 3 types of supports available. So basic support, developer support, business support, right? So you need to choose the basic only. Basic is free tier eligible, free, right? So developer support or business support, so it is not free. So select first one only, basic support, okay? So click on complete sign up. Once you click on complete sign up, you get this message, okay? After that, so a role, your role, whatever role, anything you can select here. Interested in, you can select something. Okay. So click on submit. Finally, account will be activated after 30 minutes. Once you submit this, account will be activated after 30 minutes. So once account is activated, again go back to browser and give same URL aws.amazon.com. Click on sign in. Select root only, don't select the IAM user, right? So root account only can choose here. So don't select the IAM user, right? So this IAM user, identity access management user, we use in real-time projects. We don't use in personal use, right? So this is our free account for practice, right? So you are the owner of this account, right? So that is why you need to choose the root user only. So in real-time projects, always we use the IAM user. IAM user is more secured. Okay. Yeah, you can choose a root user only. Give the email address. Click on next. Give the password. Click on sign in. Now I'm able to log into my account, right? So this account is free for 1 year, 1 year free, right? So within 1 year, without any charges, we can use this account. Okay. So we need to use properly. So we need to use the free tier services only. If you choose the paid services, what will happen? Bill will be generated. If you choose paid services, I'll show you which services we have to use. Okay. So only free tier eligible services should be used. Okay. So if you use the paid services, we'll get the bill, right? So bill will be generated. Once the bill is generated, so we'll get the email from the AWS. So please make this payment. Like that, we'll get email, right? So if you're not responding to that email, they check. Yeah, if you, for example, you got some email, you got some bill. So by the time you can reply to that email. So I'm a student, I'm practicing. So by mistake, I choose the paid service. Could you please revert, right? So they make it as a zero. If you reply to that, they make it as a zero. If you are not responding to that emails for 1 month, 2 months, third month, what will happen? Account will be suspended. They will not charge anything from your account. From your bank, they will not charge anything. So simply what they will do, they stop your account. They suspend your AWS account, right? So to avoid these issues, we need to use properly, right? So if the account is suspended, nothing to worry. Okay. So we can create one more account, but to avoid these issues, so we have to use the account so properly. So otherwise we'll get some distractions. Okay. So everyone use the account properly, right? Otherwise, so for example, so in my console servers are there. I'm practicing on Kubernetes, for example. So in my console, different servers are there. Jenkins is there, Kubernetes is there, Docker is there. I'm practicing. All of a sudden, what will happen? Account will be suspended. You're not using properly. So by the time what we will do? Again, we have to create servers. Again, we have to configure servers. Okay. For example, here I have Docker server is here. This is the Docker server, right? So this is already configured, fully configured. Okay. So like that, for example, you have Jenkins server, Tomcat server, other servers are there for practice. We hold that servers, we stop the servers. So if the account is suspended, you cannot access the server. Account will not work. That is why, so we have to use account properly. So once complete your practice, you need to stop the servers or you need to delete the servers. The server is not required, so you need to delete the server. Otherwise, account will be suspended. Okay. Yeah. So whatever the terms, we have to follow that, because so as a student, so we yeah, we have free tier account, right? So we can use the free tier account on free tier services. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So everyone should create the account today itself. Okay. Yeah. Any challenges, any questions, anyone? Still any questions, anyone? So my voice is not audible. I allow Rupe. Rupe will not be allowed. You can try that. It will not be allowed. Okay. So only ICICI, HDFC, Axis Bank, Citibank, right? And these are all the banks. SBI also, and also Andhra Bank, Karnataka Bank, Syndicate Bank, this will not be allowed. Maharashtra Bank, okay. RuPay is allowing, okay, fine. If it is allowing, it's fine. Otherwise, you can use the Master or Visa. So normally RuPay will not be allowed. So maybe they are allowing currently. So you can use that. So if the account is, the card is not working, you can use the Master Visa. Okay. Yeah. So once account is activated, you can log into the account. Yeah. So right to left we can go. We can walk through here. Okay. So right to left. See here. This is my account name. This is my account name. Right. Yeah. See here. Account ID. So every account is having one ID. Right. So this is my account ID. Right. Yeah. So account information. Click on this account information. You can see your account information. If you click on that, it will show you the account information here. So in my account information, see here bills, payments, credits, purchase order, something, right? So this is my account ID. So see here. So these are the details available here. Fine. Yeah. Next one, organization. Organization information. Service quotas. What is quota? Limitations. So how much storage you can use, how many servers you can use, how many elastic IPs you can use, how many S3 buckets you can use. So we'll get all the quotas here. Okay. Yeah. So servers 750 hours we can use. 750 hours free servers. Okay. Storage 30 GB free. Elastic IPs 3 IPs free. So like that we need to use the free services. Okay. So billing and cost management. Click on this. For example, so if you want to check the previous month bills, my voice is okay now. Vijay, can you confirm? Is it fine now? Right. See here, bills, right? Click on bills. So this is the bill generated, $1.32 USD. Okay. So if you want to check the previous month bill, this is the June month bill. Select the May month bill. See here, $2, 2.7. Check the April month. Like this, bill will be generated, right? So no need to pay actually. Okay. I'm paying sometimes. I'm paying because I'm using multiple services, right? Handling multiple batches. That is why I'm paying. But you don't need to pay. So only one account you handle, right? So no need to pay. So you need to use properly, right? So yeah. Next one here, payments. You check the payments. So this payment should be done. See here, these are the pending. So I have to close this. These are the pending fee, pending payment. See here, this I have to clear this. Okay, fine. Next one, security credentials. If you want to change your password, account password, click on this. Account password. See here, edit account name, email, and password. So click on this and you can update your account name, email address, password also if you want to. Okay. So this MFA, multi-factor authentication and all, we'll see. Access key, secret key, what is this? So CloudFront key pairs, what is this? We'll see later. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to update your account name or email address, password, you can change here. Okay. Next one. Yeah. Next one is see here. This is it is showing here North Virginia. What is this, anyone? What is this? We discussed all. Data center, right? So this we can say region. See here, these are all regions available. These are all regions. US East North Virginia, US East Ohio, US West North California, US West Oregon, right? So still we have so many regions are there, US regions, okay? And Asia Pacific, Mumbai, Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo. These are all Asia Pacific, right? So Canada region, Europe regions, South America regions. See here, still we have, these are all regions available. These regions we cannot use because we are using free account. Okay. So these are all grayed out, right? Grayed out. So these we can use. In the top we have, right? These regions we can use. Okay. So these regions will not be accepted. See here, there are 12 regions that are not enabled for this account. It is showing something here. See here, there are 12 regions that are not enabled for this account, right? So because we are using free tier account, okay, only these regions you can use. Okay. Yeah. So currently it is showing North Virginia, right? If you want to switch to Mumbai region, for example, click here, Mumbai region, Asia Pacific, Mumbai. Click here. We can switch easily. One data center to other data center, we can switch. Okay, see here. Now it is showing Mumbai region. Okay. If you want to switch to Ohio region, click here. Now I switch to US East to Ohio. Okay. Yeah. Next one is see here. Region zones we discussed already, right, in the last session. Region is the primary data center. Zone is the secondary data center. That is a DR data center. DR data center. The last session we discussed, right? So zones, one zone to other zone data will be replicated, right? So in case one zone is down, applications will not be down anywhere. Databases will not be down anywhere, right? Other zone will take care of the resources, right? Yeah. See here. Next one is settings. Click on this. See here. So currently we are using default settings, default screen we are using. If we want to change to dark, check this. What happened? You can customize your console. You can customize your console as per your requirement. Okay. So these are the three types available. Click on default one only. Browser default. So if you want to see more user settings, you can go here. You can see more user settings, whatever you want. See here. You can edit something here. Display settings, settings management. You can modify whatever you require. Okay. Next one is see here. This is very important. Help and support tab. Click here. Support center. What is support center? For example, yeah. For example, I am working on a server. I am facing some issues with the server, right? So in AWS, 80% of the resources will be taken care by AWS only. 80% of the infrastructure will be taken care by AWS only. 20% we have to take care as a cloud engineer, as a DevOps engineer. So we have to take care 20% only because so they have their physical data center. AWS is yeah in yeah in the AWS data center, physical servers are available. So that physical data center will be taken care by AWS vendor only, data center engineers, right? So that is why 100% we cannot, yeah, 100%. So they can manage, but we cannot manage here. So 20% only we can manage. So that is creating EC2 instance, creating storage, creating network. These are all we can work on here. Okay. So for example, physically some issues are there with the server. If you are when you are trying to access server, so the server is not accessible properly. Okay. So by the time what we will do? So small issues we can troubleshoot. We can work on that. But if any major issues happen, we need to go to support center and we need to raise a case with the vendor. We need to raise a ticket with the vendor. Click on support center. It's kind of customer care. Okay. See here. So create a case. Create a case. Click on this. So before selecting this, so account and billing issue or technical issue, you need to choose this. So billing issue, billing, for example, so I got some use bill or else, yeah, so bills are not available in my console, right? So by the time I can select here billing and account and billing issue. So if you select technical, see here. So what are the services you are having? So which issues you are facing that you need to choose here. So for example, Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2 issues, CloudWatch issues, yeah, simple storage service issue, S3 issues, Elastic Compute Cloud issue, right? Elastic load balancing issue. So like this, you need to choose the service here. Okay. So as per your requirement, as per the issues, we need to choose the technical issues here and click on create case, right? So after that, it will ask you to provide your email address, your mobile number, right? So it will ask you to submit. Once you submit that, it will go to the request will go to AWS, right? Yeah. So AWS team, they receive the ticket, they start working on the ticket. So every ticket, every request is having some SLA. What is SLA? Anyone? A real time guys? Online guys? What is SLA? Anyone? So every request, every ticket is having some SLA, which is a service level agreement, right? So what is service level agreement? It's the timeline. Timeline. So within the timeline, we have to close the tickets. Otherwise, what will happen? That will move to next level. That will escalate. That will breach, right? Yeah. So every ticket should be closed within the SLA. So even AWS also having SLA based on the criticality. If any production issues, any critical production server is down, so we need to raise the P1 ticket, priority one ticket, right? So priority one will have 1 hour SLA only, 1 hour time. So within that 1 hour, that ticket should be closed. Otherwise, that will move to next level. For example, we are using broadband network, broadband internet, right, in our home. The internet is down. What we will do? We raise a case, we call customer care. So once we call customer care, once we inform to them, backend there is a ticket, right? So for the ticket, SLA, SLA will be there. So P1 ticket 1 hour SLA, P2 4 hours SLA, P3 priority 3 24 hours SLA, priority 4 48 hours SLA, right? So based on the priority, the ticket should be closed. Otherwise, that will be escalated, right? Yeah. So once you submit this, AWS receive the ticket, they start working on the ticket. Once the issue is resolved, they call back to you. So could you please check the issue is resolved? Could you please check and confirm? Right? So we need to check and confirm. Fine. Next one, expert help. What is expert help? So this is mainly for priority customers. Priority customers. So priority, what is priority customer? So priority customers, they pay extra billing. They will have direct phone call contact, right? Yeah. So this is for priority customers. This post we'll see later. Next one is a documentation. So AWS is providing, yeah, official documentation, right? So click on this. See here. For example, I required this Amazon EC2 document. Okay, click on this. See here. So it is showing two types of formats. Amazon EC2 user guide, HTML format, PDF format. So I required PDF. Click on PDF. So the document is opening in PDF. This is the official document. So provided by AWS. Okay. So see here. So this is the table of contents here. Here we have everything. This is the detailed documentation. So launch instance, connect instance, clean up your server instance, right? Yeah. Even though we can see here how to create account also somewhere we'll see that how to create account also, and also use an AMI. What is AMI? Why we require AMI, right? So how can we use the AMIs? Right? Modify AMI snapshots, detailed monitoring. So it's very detailed monitoring, official document. So if you want to download this document, click here. This is the download icon. You can click here. So yeah, so pages are 3,225 pages. So it's a official document, detailed document. Okay, fine. Next one, training. So sometimes AWS provides you training. So if any new service launches, right, they give you WebEx trainings that we can enroll and we can attend the trainings. Okay. So getting started resource center, what is this? So apart from this AWS services, they're giving other services also. Go down here. See here. You can walk through these services. Apart from AWS services, they're giving other services also. Right? You can walk through this. Fine. So send feedback. So whatever services we are using, for that services we can give the feedback here. Feedback. So if the service is not working properly, or if the service is good, right, we can give the rating here, right? Next one, bell icon. What is this bell icon? Notifications, right? For example, I'm creating servers, right? If any issues happen, we get notified here. So currently no issues available here. So open issues, schedule changes, other notifications, only one notification is there here. You can see here. See here, one notification is there, only one notification. Okay, so like this we can get all the notifications here. Next one, this is the cloud shell. What is shell? Anyone? Cloud shell. It is a command line. So AWS is a GUI. What is GUI? Anyone? GUI, graphical user interface, right? So along with the GUI we can use the CLI also. What is CLI? Command line interface, which is shell, cloud shell. Okay, so while working on AWS services we can connect to shell also. Sometimes we use the CLI also, right? Why we require CLI? To troubleshoot. What is troubleshoot? Troubleshooting అంటే ఏంటి? Anyone? What is troubleshooting? Issue fixing, error fixing, right? Bug fixing, right? So while working on troubleshooting part, so we connect the cloud shell sometimes in real-time projects. Okay, yeah, so fine. Next one, services here. Click on services. See here. So these are all services available, right? Yeah, analytics, application integration, blockchain, business applications, right? Different services are there. So this is very important service, which is compute. What is compute? So if you click on compute, instead of this compute we have different services are there. See here. So AWS App Runner, Batch, EC2. This is very important. Always we use this in real-time projects. EC2 full form is, anyone having idea? What is EC2? EC2 will start tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to start EC2. So EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. Elastic Compute Cloud. If you want to create server, so Elastic Compute Cloud is a virtual machine. To create is server, we go through EC2, right? So tomorrow we are going to start this. Once we complete this walkthrough, console walkthrough, so tomorrow we are going to start this EC2. EC2 will take 3 days. 3 days. So practical oriented completely, right? In real-time projects, how can we create the EC2 instances? How can we connect EC2 instances? How can we deploy packages on EC2 instances? How can we attach Elastic IPs to the EC2 instance? How can we expand the storage? How can we remove the storage? How can we attach, detach? So these are all we can discuss on EC2. Okay, yeah. Next one is Elastic Beanstalk. This is very important service. So this is not much important. Elastic Beanstalk is very important service. Okay, so if you want to deploy any packages by using Elastic Beanstalk, we can deploy the packages. Okay, so Lambda function. Lambda, what is Lambda? So this is very core service. So every project team they are using Lambda to operate the infrastructure. We use the Lambda. So infrastructure, what is infrastructure? What is infrastructure? Anyone? Servers, storage, network, right? For example, in our project we have 1,000 servers are there. 1,000 servers. So all the servers should be started at 9 a.m. and the server should be stopped at 6 p.m. 9 a.m. the server should be started, 6 p.m. the server should be stopped. Okay, so every day 9 a.m. we need to start, we need to stop 6 p.m. right? So manually that is a big challenge, big effort. So 1,000 times we need to click and we need to stop. To avoid that, so to avoid that manual process, we use the Lambda. So in the Lambda we create some rule. Lambda will operate the servers. So exactly 6 a.m. 9 a.m. servers will be Lambda will start the servers. Okay, 6 p.m. Lambda will stop the servers, right? Lambda is a service to operate, to manage the infrastructure. Okay. Yeah, these are all not much important. Next one is databases. See here, different databases are there, right? So we'll work on SQL database, RDS. RDS is there. Instead of this RDS, we have SQL database. We work on SQL database. How to create database? How can we connect the database? How can we hand over to project, right? So we'll see that practically. Yeah. Next one is management and governance. What is this? Click on this. See here. Here we have auto scaling. This is very, very important service, very core service. Okay. Yeah. So before auto scaling, CloudWatch, CloudTrail, two services are there. These are the monitoring services. What is monitoring? Anyone? What is monitoring service? Anyone? Yeah. So our infrastructure monitoring, server, for example, server is restarting, keep on restarting. We get notified through email. So CloudTrail, CloudWatch, these are the monitoring tools. Server monitoring, console monitoring, infrastructure monitoring, right? We can enable these monitoring tools so that whenever any issues happen with the server, we'll get notified through email. For example, so we are in day shift, okay? So midnight, some issues happen with the server, okay? So we'll get email alerts, right? So early morning, we can see the email, or else if anyone is in shift, they can check the email, they can resolve the issues. Okay. So this monitoring tools will inform the issues so that we can log in and we can check the issues, right? Next one is auto scaling. This is very, very important service. So what is auto scaling? What it will do? Why the project teams are looking for scaling, right? We'll try to understand. So before going to EC2 and other services practical sessions, first we need to understand this. Okay. Yeah. So console overview is very important. AWS Auto Scaling. Yeah. Scaling. What is scaling, anyone? Scaling. Scale. Increase. Right. So what is auto scaling? Auto scaling is a service. It is a service. It will automatically monitor and adjust compute resources to maintain your application performance. Auto scaling is a service which automatically monitors and adjusts compute resources to maintain your application performance, right? So let us take small example here. Okay, let us take IRCTC. IRCTC. So what is IRCTC? It is the Indian Railway ticketing system. For example, if you want to book any ticket, we can go through the IRCTC only, right? So IRCTC, what they will do, they configure some servers like this, right? So these are the servers. So each server can handle 10 requests. These three servers, each server can handle 10 requests, right? So 10 users can connect, yeah, at a time. So IRCTC application available 24 by 7. For example, if you want to book the ticket, we can log in through IRCTC and we can book the ticket. So these three servers handle 30 requests, right? 30 requests. So 30 requests means 30 members, they can log in and they book the tickets. For example, I'm saying thousands of people log in, right? Yeah. So normal time it is fine, but Tatkal time, what will happen? Tatkal. Tatkal time, drastically the request will be increased to 100. So normal timing 30 request, three servers can handle, but when the Tatkal starts at 10 a.m. and also 11 a.m. 10 a.m. AC tickets, 11 a.m. non-AC tickets. So when Tatkal starts, what will happen? Drastically the request will be increased to 100. So if the requests are increased to 100, can they handle? The servers can handle? No, right? So application will be down. Application will not be accessible. So session timeouts, 403 errors, right? So 10 o'clock, if you try the tickets, what will happen? So yeah, unless if you have broadband internet connectivity, so will be chances to get the ticket. Otherwise, what will happen? Within 5 minutes, tickets will be gone, right? Yeah. So this servers, if they want to configure the servers, what they will do, they check previous 4 months history, right? For example, last month they got 25 requests. Before month they got 28 requests. Before that they got 30 requests. Before that they got 22 requests. So based on the highest value, they configure the servers. Okay, so 30 requests they got last within 4 months. That is why they configure the three servers based on the highest value, right? So but tatkal time tickets drastically requests are increasing. So when tatkal starts, so within 5-10 minutes tickets will be gone. For that 5 minutes 10 minutes they don't increase the servers because they don't have any competition. So if you want to book any ticket, only IRCTC is the website. There is no alternate, right? This is the government site. That is why still they are following old methodology. But whereas Flipkart, let us take one more example. Flipkart. For example, if you want to book any product in Flipkart, if the Flipkart is not accessible, what we will do? We'll move to other websites, right? Use competition. Amazon shopping site is there, Myntra is there, Meesho is there, different websites are there, right? So Flipkart, what they in 2020, what they did, so they gave one offer. So from 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on 1st Jan 1st, 2020, they gave one offer, mobile offer. So that mobile costing around 30,000 something, they gave 50% off, 50% off. So only 30 minutes, 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. By the time they did not configure auto scaling. So even Flipkart, Amazon shopping site, other sites also having auto scaling, right? So by the time Flipkart not configure the auto scaling, right? So they expected 15,000 users, 15,000 mobiles maybe sold out. They expected like that. Okay. But actual turn up is 25,000. 25,000 users tried to book the mobile by the time. So by the time site was completely down, no one got the mobiles, right? So immediately after 1 month, they configure the auto scaling. Auto scaling. If they configure auto scaling, automatically auto scaling will manage that request. So whenever demand comes in, it will increase the servers. Whenever there is no demand, it will remove the servers. Okay. So one more example. For example, there is a birthday function in our home, right? Birthday function. So we invited 200 people. 200 people we invited. Okay. So 500 people attended. 500 people attended. What will happen? So we invited 200 people only. 500 members attended. What will happen? Can we serve the food within the time frame? No, right? Yeah. Or else we invited 500 people, but 200 people only attended. What will happen? Food will be wasted, right? So the same situation for servers also. If they receive more requests, they cannot manage. If they receive less requests, resource will be wasted. That is why auto scaling will help you to manage your application. Whenever demand comes in, automatically servers will be added. For example, so this Flipkart added the auto scaling. They configure the auto scaling. So for example, these are the Flipkart servers. These are the Flipkart servers. Okay. Yeah. So whenever, yeah, in the Flipkart, what they will do, how they configure. So whenever CPU utilization CPU utilization reaches to 60%, automatically server should be added. That is the condition. So CPU 60% reaches means what? More requests are coming in, right? So for example, if you open Task Manager, this is my CPU utilization, my laptop CPU utilization, right? So currently 43%, 38%, like that. If the CPU is utilizing 60%, 70%, 80% like that, what will happen? So my laptop is very busy. So many applications are running. So definitely my laptop will get performance issue, right? So that is why here in the server level, whenever CPU utilization reaches to 60%, one server should be added here. That is the condition threshold we need to create here. Okay. So whenever there is no demand, CPU utilization less than 40%, whatever servers are added here. So for example, CPU utilization reaches to 60%, servers will be added here like this. So why the servers will be added here? To balance the load. So to balance the load on the servers, these are the base servers. To balance the load, additional servers will be added by auto scaling, right? So automatically the request will be shared. For example, in our team, 10 members are there. 10 members are getting 10 into 30 requests, 300 requests, right? Yeah, 300 requests we are receiving in our project, 10 members. Okay. So 2 members went on leave. The 2 members request will be shared on other people, right? Yeah. So if the 2 members are left from the organization, other people will manage. So the same way here also, when we configure auto scaling here, so in case one server is down, for example, this server is down, nothing will be happened. Other servers will take care. Okay. Yeah, whatever requests are coming on this base servers, that will be shared to other servers to balance the load, right? So when the CPU utilization reaches to 60%, automatically servers will be added. Whenever less than 40%, whatever servers are added here, additional servers, this will be removed. Only base servers will be available. So auto scaling automatically monitors and adjusts the compute resources to maintain your application performance. It will add the servers, will remove the servers automatically. This is very core service. So practically we'll work on this service. Practically, how the auto scaling is adding servers, how auto scaling is removing the servers, we'll see practically. Okay. So this is very, very important service, very core service. While working on auto scaling, I'll show you real time. I'll explain real time scenario also. Real time scenario. Currently, I'm handling one project which is a Middle East project. Auto scaling we configured in Middle East. So how we configured auto scaling in Middle East project, how we are using that auto scaling. So how auto scaling will add the servers, remove the servers. I explain that. Okay. So this is very, very important service, auto scaling. This is just overview. Okay. So practically we'll see this. This will take 1.5 hours nearly. So practically we'll create this auto scaling. Okay. So any questions here, anyone? Anyone having any questions up to here? Any questions you can ask me. Yeah. So this is auto scaling, and also here storage services, storage, AWS backup, EFS, S3, right? So Glacier, different storage services are available. Okay. So once complete the EC2, will jump into storage services. So after that, we have networking services, networking and content delivery. See here. Here we have VPC, virtual private cloud. Okay. We'll work on this VPC and also Route 53. So different services are there. And also security, identity and compliance. Here we have IAM. What is IAM? Identity and access management. We'll work on IAM role. right? So these are all services. Along with this, we have elastic IPs, elastic IPs. See here, elastic IPs. So what is elastic IP? So we have public IP, private IP, elastic IP. Three types of IPs are there. So what is public IP? It is the dynamic IP. We discussed already. IP addresses, right? Dynamic IP. So static IP is the, sorry, uh, public IP is the dynamic IP. Private IP is the static IP. Static IP is, it is the permanent IP. It will not be changed. So along with the two IPs, one more IP is there, which is elastic IP, right? So practically we'll see this IPs, where we get this IPs, how can we attach to the servers, we'll see this. And also we have one more important one, security groups. See here, security groups. What is security group? Security group is a virtual firewall. Firewall. What is firewall? It is a network security device. Okay. So without firewalls, yeah. So we, yeah, in real-time projects, without firewalls, we should not deploy the packages. We should not configure the servers. Firewall is mandatory. Firewall to control inbound, outbound traffic. Okay. So security group is the virtual firewall. What is virtual firewall? It is the virtual firewall is a network security system. So to control inbound, outbound traffic, we use the firewalls. And also SNS, simple notification service, and also SQS, simple queue service, and also SES, simple email service. These are all notification service, important services. Okay. So every service will go very deep dive. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to start EC2, which is the first service, which is very, very important service. So tomorrow onwards, everyone should have laptop and internet connectivity. So today you can create your account, AWS account. You can walk through the services, these regions, right? These are, you can check all these things today. So tomorrow we are going to start EC2, right? EC2 will take 3 days. Fine. Yeah. So tomorrow link will be completely changed. Okay. If you're interested, the people who are not clear the fee, not added into WhatsApp group, you can make it today itself. Okay. So otherwise, link will be changed tomorrow. The link will be shared in the group only. Okay. So you can, and also tomorrow onwards, everyone should use the student IDs only. Everyone got the student ID, right? So our backend team provided one link, right? One link that you need to fill. Once you fill that, you'll get the student ID. Maybe you get today student ID. So student ID you will get today. Okay. So everyone use the student ID only. See here, it starts with HART, and some number. Okay. So this is mainly for tracking. Who is joining, who is not joining. This is mainly for tracking. Okay. So everyone use the student ID only. HART. Start with HART. Harsha Trainings. Okay. And 4-digit number. So you got one link that you need to fill it out. So that you will get the student ID. Okay. So everyone while logging into the session, you need to use the student ID only. Clear, right, everyone? Auto scaling will manage the applications, not servers. Application should be up and running fine. So we have Flipkart application. Flipkart should be up and running fine, globally accessible. So that is why it will add the servers, it will remove the servers to maintain your application performance. Yeah,
Ram,
fine.
just like Dheeraj here. Uh,
Yeah,
Hello.
Dheeraj, speak a bit louder. Yes,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, just like this is the EC2 instance. This is the virtual server, right? So may I
Your
know?
voice is very low.
Uh,
Your voice is very low.
Now it's audible.
Yeah, you can
Hello,
speak now. Yeah, you can speak.
I'm audible.
Fine. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
So my question is the EC2 instance is a virtual machine, right?
Yes, yes,
So
correct.
just like in the GCP, we have the GK is service which deploy the application on the GKE and GK deploy the instances to VM.
That is also, yeah. In
So
GCP,
which service we have in the AWS for the deployment purpose?
deploy, yeah, Elastic Beanstalk we discussed, right? Elastic Beanstalk is the service to deploy to create the environments, right? So we use the EKS. Yeah, wait for some time. So if I explain right away, everyone will be confused. Okay.
No, just
So you
I
need to wait
want to
for
know
some
the
time.
name
Yeah.
of the service, which one is
Yes.
the in the GCP or same related to in the AWS.
Yes. We have services. I'll show you all the services practically. So as a DevOps engineer, we use the Ansible to deploy the applications, DevOps tool, right? Even Jenkins also deploy. We can use the Jenkins to deploy the applications. In AWS, we use the Elastic Beanstalk, right? In GCP also we have very core services are there. In Azure also we have core services are there. If I speak technically right away, so everyone will be confused. That is why you need to wait for some time. Okay, fine. So any other questions, anyone? Any other questions, anyone? Fine. So everyone create your account. Everyone, yeah. So make it ready. So tomorrow we are going to start EC2. So link will be completely changed tomorrow, right? So tomorrow, the people who are not make the fee, not added into WhatsApp group, you cannot access. You will not be accessible. Link will not be accessible. Fine. Yeah. So we can wind up here. Thank you all.